Good morrow, fair traveler. Welcome to my garden. I find myself needing to be seen, needing to be witnessed, because living in this capitalist hellscape can be so isolating. And, I think although using the phone is like a band-aid on a bullet wound, I think that this kind of connection doesn't really have to be a band-aid. Don't look at my feet. Don't you just wish that we all lived in a little village and we could walk to each other's houses? There was a lot of political lobbying done back in the day by car manufacturers to keep us spread apart. It's all about the fossil fuels at the end of the day, unfortunately, isn't it? I've been procrastinating. My town has this sustainability committee that I would love to join, but right now I'm in my period of rest, and like seasonally, it's summer. We're at the height of summer, and my body has not caught up. I'm still very much in like March. I'm still in March in my body. But I can't fix that. I'm not supposed to fix that. I'm just supposed to let it happen. And I think part of it is my fear of winter. Not for my lack of being present, because I am absolutely soaking in all of the wonderful, wonderful things. The fireflies, the bats. I still so desperately want to be friends with the crows. Just all the bugs. Maybe not all of them, okay? Maybe I underestimated myself a little bit. Maybe I'm in April. I think I'm in April. It is too hot. This is not good. Something needs to be done. I have a guest. My dad's friend just stopped by, so we gave him a plant pot with some beans in it, and I sifted some compost, and it is just too hot, so I moved to the shade. It is just too hot. I'm tired. I wonder when my energy will come back, or if there's something wrong with my diet, or if it's just a symptom of post-COVID, which I was thinking to myself earlier, like I could argue that coming out of COVID for someone who didn't lose anybody, who was pretty healthy for most of the pandemic, I would argue for that cohort, that group of people, mentally coming out of it is worse, because everyone I know doesn't really know how to live anymore. Especially my generation, we were just getting ready. Like, I feel like I have a bit of an advantage. Like, I was really getting ready. I was 20 years old. And now look at the way I'm sitting. Look at my posture. It's so heavy. It's like you take climate change and you put 20 pounds on your back. Or someone has put 20 pounds on your back. And then you take the pandemic, and then that's 20 more pounds. So I feel like I'm carrying 40 pounds around right here all the time. I believe this is a milkweed plant. I believe this is a milkweed. I could be wrong, but it just reminds me of a milkweed. I could check by seeing if it leaks out that white fluid, but I don't want to harm it. I really don't want to sleep anymore though, because I have been sleeping. I'm ready to get up. I think I'm getting ready for the day, but I'm tired. I think I didn't sleep very well last night. Oh, I hate that feeling. Historically, for me, having to trudge through a day when you're tired is the worst feeling. But it's too hard to go to bed at night. It's too hard to settle down. I was ill recently, and I feel like I have something stuck in my throat. There's something I need to say. There's absolutely something that I need to say. And that I'm so sick. That's what it is. I am so sick. Sick and tired of all this bullshit. What's actually stopping us? What's actually making this generation so tired? Do we just need to go to bed earlier? No, there's something else. There's something else that I need to meditate on. There's some sort of key point. And it's right here. And it's so small that I can it's small enough so that the point isn't with my pointer finger, it's with my pinky, and it's something unexpected. It's something 3 steps down the line, and I have the brain power to be able to anticipate what it is. But I think step 1 is throwing away cell phones. I think it's another Band-Aid. Is that what I was talking about in the beginning of this video? Because I was talking about a Band-Aid before, and then I quickly rewatched It's a Band-Aid, it's a mask, it's a teddy bear, it's not even a salve. Because when you remove the phone, you feel terrible. You feel awful. You feel lonely, you feel anxious, you feel depressed. And so you pick up the phone and you go like this all day long. It's a reflex now for me to just grab my phone. I'm addicted to my phone. Everyone is. Everyone's addicted to their phone. I'm talking to my phone right now. But I don't want to talk to anyone else. It is exhausting to do anything. And that's where this comes in. What is this? Can someone please tell me what this is? What is my pinky pointing at? I think it's some kind of revolution. But I don't think it's going to be as violent. I think our generation is kind of done with violence. I think we're tired. I think we're exhausted. I think there is going to be a hissy fit. Like a child who didn't get to have their nap, who didn't sleep well last night. Let's see. The pines are shedding their needles. The black-eyed Susans are out. The asters have been blooming. There are these like yellow flowers that I don't quite recognize that are out. There's a little guy in the woods that's been really shy. The clovers have lasted so long. Oh, the chamomile has lasted so long. On a personal level, I'm kind of done being motivated by fear. Like, I don't want to be afraid anymore, because I did so much and I accomplished so much, and I'm not even proud of myself because I was afraid the whole time of failure. So, you need to motivate yourself through passion, through love and care. Through forgiveness. And it's gonna be slow. I think it's gonna be really slow. I love the daisies that are late, because when the daisies pop up, it just makes me so happy, and I just want to go outside and meditate with the daisies, and I never get to do it. But then there are always the daisies that are late. There's always plants that are late. There's always plants that are late. I've always identified with like being behind, with being late. I never felt like being in a rush was like a good thing, but it terrified me. Being in a rush terrified me. And I remember one of my ex-partners tried rushing me one time, and I shut it down immediately. I was like, absolutely not. Do not ever rush me. And I just get so triggered when anyone else is rushing through something. I'm like, just don't. But I'm also terrified of letting the world pass me by. And that's what gets me out in my garden every day, is I don't want to come out here one day and see that my plants have grown so much and I missed something. I got plant FOMO. Oh, there's this beautiful like jade beetle. Oh, and it's already gone. Beautiful. I I always feel better when I'm out in the garden. Like, this is truly my coping mechanism. I think we're due for a soft revolution. I think we're due for a bit of a hissy fit. My heart is so heavy. And I no longer want to carry all this load. That's all I have to say for today. I'm gonna do some real yoga. I'll see you next time.